Remember, do your own critical thinking. Something that is hated by the establishment. Okay, we have what we have is not just an establishment, a radical establishment, a radical establishment. Everything is radical. Everything is a crisis. Everything is a crisis. Everything. It's radical. All right. So, how do you find the alternative media? Well, let me give you the good alternative media, the true one. Just some pointers. Go to reputable alternative media sites like USAWatchdog.com. I'm going to put a link here to a specific an article that was just put out by USAWatchdog.com. Actually, Greg Hunter, who runs USA Watchdog, absolutely awesome. I can't say enough about the guy. He doesn't really do articles. He does television type videos, which is great because this is where he used to work with CNN. Believe it or not, one of the good guys left CNN because of this, the heart, because he didn't like what he saw. And the man is genuine, and those are the people you want to look at and follow. You want to follow genuine people. You don't want to follow a person that has an agenda. So what some people do is they'll give you like half the story, okay, and then they'll say, well, click on this link to look at the other half. I'm not saying they're bad, but it's not a good thing to do. Anyway, I posted a link to this USA Watchdog article. Greg Hunter interviews Bill Murphy, who, by the way, I have been following. Thank you to the Golden Lion, is what I call him. He woke me up back in 99, 2000 to what's going on. And I started accumulating since then. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I've been following Bill Murphy since Gaddis started. So following Bill Murphy was a very good thing because he was one of the first. I would say this man was one of the first in the alternative media. Okay, now when you follow him, what you do to look up other sites to build your own alternative media folder, if you will, which is what I do all the time, and update it, by the way, every few months. Find good ones, delete alternative media sites that want to stray, like Drudge Report, in my opinion. Anyway, so basically that's what you do, and then what you do is you use Google, okay? You Google Bill Murphy, see who else, and you go to videos on Google. You go to the videos tab and see if there are other videos on Bill Murphy other than USAWatchdog.com, and you'll find different sites that have Bill Murphy on, okay? And then you look at those sites. Now, these are the links that you want to build. But also, what you want to do is if you like what Bill Murphy says, follow him throughout. Now, Greg Hunter doesn't only have Bill Murphy on. He had many others. Let me look at his site right here. This is Bill Murphy. He had many others of late. Another great Bill Holter. Absolutely awesome guy. Google him, see who else is interviewing him. So basically, these are people you follow. That's how you build your library of alternative sites. Go to those sites on a daily basis. There's one. Let's see. He also has John Williams. John Williams. Okay, he's an economist. He has a few other people. I mean, some people I like, some people I don't. People I don't like, I don't follow. You don't have to follow everybody, okay? People you like, you follow. There are people that I was just amazed when I saw certain people talking about certain things. I'm like, I didn't know this guy had this opinion. So this is what you do. This is how you follow and build your own alternative media and get the hell away from the radical media in this radical world that we live in. It's radical. Okay? Get away from the radical media. That's what I'm going to call it. Some people, it's, my compadres, if you will, call it mainstream media, which I do too. But I like to now call it the radical media because they promote a lot of radical things. Get away from radicalism? Is that a word? I don't know. Maybe I just made it up. Must be the espresso. Good shit. Radicalism. Get away from it. Just get away from it. Here's another thing. I want to bring this out. To comment on the latest Greg Hunter interview with Bill Murphy. One thing Bill Murphy said, it's the first time I've heard it, okay? The first time I've heard it, and I agree with him, from a person in the alternative media. And I agree with him 1,000%. I remember I frequent different coin stores. And there was this one guy I was talking to in 2008, owner of Coin Store. And we were talking, and I was talking about $5,000 gold, and he was dealer. What? I would dare live in a country or in a world that gold. This is a guy that has gold, that sells gold. Okay, I wouldn't dare live in a country that or in a world that has $5,000 gold because that's going to be chaotic. At the time, I said, well, he makes a point. Because in 2008, which, by the way, was not that long ago, things were not as radical as they are today. Well, today, we got a radical system. And where's gold and silver? Hello. Mid-1300s. Mid-1300s with gold and silver. Don't get that silver above 2050. And yet, we now live, right now, and I agree with Bill 100%, we now live in that world that man was talking about not wanting to live in 2008. We now live there. So what did Greg Hunter ask Bill? He said, very simple, he said, excuse me, gold, if it hits 5,000, won't life be horrible and everything going up in smoke? And Bill's like, no. Things will be just the same. It's just another market that went up. And maybe things will be even better, I say. Because now you got a situation where people can look at the price of gold and silver and say, hey, there is some justice. Some of the radical elements of this system has just left. That's my take, and I agree with Bill Murphy 1,000%. Bill, you did a great job, and Greg, what can I say? You are the man. God bless both of you, and that's all I have to say. Have a good day.